tutorial, we will explore how to efficiently update a product listing using Timer and onReceive. Whether you're building an e-commerce app or just interested in learning more about SwiftUI capabilities, this video is for you. Within the list, each product is assigned a timer, and when the timer reaches 0, the product price returns to the original price, as at the moment it's £7, but now it goes to £10 because the expiry date has ended. So this is the functionality we are creating. Within your SwiftUI project, create a new struct called product. Select select Swift file as a file type. Type in product. Now we can create our struct. Product identifiable because we'll be looping through it. Let ID equals new ID to generate an automatic ID. Let name string. Let original price. Double. Let image URL string. Let deadline. Let deal end time date. So these are the data types and variables. The next file we need to create is the product list view. The purpose of the product list view is to display the products on the list. The product list view is a SwiftUI product, a SwiftUI file. So click on the file, select SwiftUI, type in product list view. We can delete our preview. Next thing we need to do is add dummy data to our product array. A product was spelled incorrectly in the product.swift file. It's missing a C. So the C should be at the end, nearly, before or after the U. Let's see if it works now. So now we add our array of products using these parameters. So for parameter name, you just type in product 1, original price, 50. For the image URL, it's just a product name. Product 1. And the deal end time, let's just date, add time interval, and then you just enter any random time just to test it. So that's a few hours, I think it's about 4 hours or nearly 4 hours. And then you just do the same thing for the next product, just copy and paste it, but we just change the values. So this will be product 2, the price, 30, product 2, and then the deal end time, then we just enter final product. So the product list will have 3 products to start with, but really the list should be populated via an API. Product 3, and for the time, for the deal end time, it's into 20. I think that's about 20 seconds. And then for the price, make it 10 pounds. Next thing we need to do is to update our view body. So we need to add a navigation view. Navigation view list. The product list will contain a list of products. So there's product in, and then the list products should have an S at the end. And then also within our Swift file product name, for example, I called the version I'm working on timer onReceive app. So within that file, whatever you called it, you need to open up that file. Because we're not using the content view, we need to rename the content view within this file on line 14 so that the startup file is product list view. And then we go back to the product list view, continue editing. And then the next thing we need to do is just test out the list. We just enter text and product and then just see if we can get or display one of the fields. So see if we can display the product name. So when we run it, you should see product 1, product 2, and product 3 in the list. The content view, this file, we can delete this file because we're not using it. Let's run it and see what happens now. Xcode is a bit slow again. It's not allowing me to select a simulator. And you can see it is now displaying a list of products that was retrieved from the array. So it gets the name from the name property of the products object, and then it's looping through it. Next thing we need to add is we need to add a product detail view so that the user can click on a product and view all the information of the product by navigating to another view. So we create a new SwiftUI file, which is called product detail view. Delete the preview. Add the following variable, product. And product is the actual product that's been passed in to this view from the product list view. So the product list view sends a product, sends a selected product to the product detail view. Also we need an @state variable to update the current price. @state private bar current price double. And then within the body, we need to add a bstat text product name font title padding text string format, formatting the price to 2 decimal places. To F, that means 2 decimal places. Current price. Dot font. Dot headline. Dot foreground. Color. Dot secondary. Dot padding. Navigation bar title. Product.name. Display mode. Line. Dot on a pair. Cell. Dot update. Current price. So we need to create this function. Update current price. Function. Copy it again. Function. Update current price. If product dot deal end time is more than date, so that means if the deadline hasn't expired, it's still within the discount date, then the current price equals to product dot original price times by 0.7. So just reduce it by 30%. Else, because the deal has expired, just return back to the original price without any discount. Let's run this now to see if we can navigate to the product detail view. It's just building at the moment. So at the moment we can't navigate to the detailed view. Seems like we need to add another piece of functionality to the product list, because the product list doesn't have any disclosures, so we can't navigate to the view, to the product detail view. So within the product list, open up the product list, and then enter the following: navigation link, open bracket, destination, product detail view, and then we're passing in the product, which is this product here. And put brackets around those lines. And then the next thing we need to do is to add a navigation title anywhere after line 28, dot navigation, call it expiring product list. Rerun it and see if we can navigate to the product details. As you can see, the disclosures